Fitness Friday. If you're looking for a workout plan that can help you build a booty, you've come to the right place. Joining us with booty building workout tips is personal trainer Ryan Woods from Enfuse Fitness in Enfield, Connecticut. We've also got Tyler Pratt here to help demonstrate some of these. All right, a lot of people, especially nowadays with, Kim Kardashian and everything, everyone's trying to work out their booty, right?
Hers isn't real.
Okay, so I don't know. I've never talked to her, but supposedly it's not real. But if you really want to work out the booty, we're not getting into Hollywood buzz territory. I want to talk about Fitness Friday.
All right, first things first. Always, I believe, progressive strength training. So weights, always, okay? But if you're relegated to an exercise progression without any form of equipment, let's say you're at home and you need to do something to move around, there's a couple different exercises you can do. We use a lunge, which I'll have Tyler demonstrate. It's a very slow progression, kind of drop forward. He's driving off this back heel, keeping that core engaged by drawing it in, and he's thrusting, driving that heel through the floor back up to the start position, just like that.
I notice he goes really far down.
You want to make sure you get the largest range of motion possible because, obviously that's the best way to build and, strengthen the joints and the muscles.
Should you keep your hands on your hip when you do it?
You can, but if you want to, for the first couple reps to get your balance, make sure that, if you need to move your hands around just for proprioceptive purposes or, acquiring balance, that's fine.
Okay, so
you're going to drop down. Nice and slow. Here we go. Okay. Drive through that heel with power, tighten up that glute, and go up. Just like that.
So not as good as
you don't have to go quite as far out, so you can shorten that range. So you can step just a little bit shallower, just like that. Arch that chest up.
And I bend my back. I bend this knee.
Draw the abdomen in. Yep. Tighten up the glute. Breathe out forcefully and come right up. Force yourself back up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to alternate. So you can go back and forth, right to left.
Okay. And that will really, really strengthen the glutes, but I also really feel it in my core.
You really want, you want to make sure that the form is impeccable. Okay, you don't want to just blast through them. A lot of times you see a lot of these exercise at home programs and you're just ripping through reps. Okay, we don't want to do that. We want to focus on a very deliberate contraction. You want to make sure that when you're descending slowly. Okay, you're making sure you're driving off that heel properly. You're engaging your core. You're exhaling as you come up. Okay, so that you go through the range of motion properly.
Doing it the right way.
Always.
Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah.
Okay, so lunges for booty building. What's
you can do 10 to 12 reps of those, alternating back and forth. Both legs equals 1 rep.
Yep.
Okay. Then the second exercise you can do is a body weight squat, which Ty's actually got a great body weight squat. What you're going to do is you're going to turn your feet into the floor like this. All right, applying torque to the foot. To the floor, draw your abdomen in, drive your hips back a little bit. You're going to sit down just like that. Hold that position. He's still maintaining an outward drive with those knees, drawing in that abdomen, keeping that nice head posture right here, and he's going to drive through his heels and his glutes is going to come right back up, just like that.
Very nice.
So you can do that for a slow tempo, like a 3, 2, 1, or a 4, 3, 2, 1, deliberately driving into the bottom of that pocket, making sure that you have tension on those knees and on the floor, and then coming out of it. So if
you really feel the burn. I know one person that really wants to work on the glutes is Seth Stutman.
Oh, Seth, come over here, sexy man, Seth.
These glutes need a little work.
So wait, I'll move over.
These glutes were made for squatting.
Let's hope so.
Okay, so shoulder width apart.
Now, foot position, I get a lot of clients ask, where's my optimal foot position? To start off, you want to feel as comfortable as possible. Don't force anything.
Right.
So I find that if people externally rotate their toes about 30 degrees, that's usually ideal. And you might even want to do a little bit wider stance, but we'll try it with that, Ash. So keep your hands out in front of you, draw your abdomen in, push your hips back just a little bit, and then bring your glutes, and then, right there, good. So arch, I got you. And then drive through your heels, come right back up to the start position.
Oh,
so we'll do that same exact thing. Twisting your feet into the floor gently, pushing your hips back, knees apart, elbows up, good.
So like the squat challenge?
And up, go ahead, touch me.
What do you think about that? Like the number of squats you do. Is that going to help you with your glutes?
I think it's tremendously useless. Again, I really believe in weighting squats. So with my clients in the studio, Ty's clients in the studio, the highest rep range we've ever gone to is 10, but we traditionally stay anywhere from 3 to 7 reps. We work on progressively heavier loads, always maintaining optimal mechanics and making sure that they're incorporating the right musculature when they're going through the range of motion, because that's really what's going to be important for improving bone health, improving ligament and tendon health, and increasing muscle mass and size.
Right.
Okay. Reps to infinity, they're fun once in a while, but typically they're useless.
Not as effective.
Not as effective.
I gotcha. All right, so we got the lunges, the squats, and there's one more.
Okay.
I don't want to follow.
No, you don't want to follow.
Okay. And there's There's one more exercise
This
that
is a little more of a
incredibly-
provocative exercise known as the hip thrust. Okay?
Right.
It's become incredibly popular as of late because of Brett Contreras, who's a fantastic coach. He's a PhD candidate, and he talks about the hip thrust extensively with his clients because it's the best way to build your glutes. It's also a great complement to the deadlift and the squat because it really helps improve glute recruitment. Okay, so
if there's any exercise you want to do at home in your living room to really work on it,
the glute
hip
specifically.
thrust,
Yeah,
the glute specifically.
Ty can lie on his back. He'll show you this exercise. Again, it is a little provocative, so we apologize for that.
It's a workout exercise, right? So the goal is to work on the glutes.
So we're driving through the heels. Okay, he's drawing his abdomen in right here, making sure that he's got a nice core contraction. He's really squeezing the glutes, like he's something between his glutes, right? You want to make sure you're pinching those, right, at the very top.
Right.
You can hold that position right there, and then he can lower, and you don't want to flex the spine, so you're trying to keep a neutral spine. 3, 2, 1, just like that. You're driving through the heels again. Go ahead, come right back up to the top, holding that position right there, drawing the abdomen. So
it's all about squeezing.
Yes, you get a great core contraction. Again, you want to try to do this with weight, but with this exercise at home, you might have some things that you can put on your waist, your abdomen, to really improve the load so that you're actually going through the range of motion with a little bit of resistance.
How many of these would you want to do to make it effective every single day?
Well, again, everything needs to be changed. You know what I mean? Your body develops a tendency. Okay, you need to you have to constantly change what you're doing, the stimulus, the tempo, the rest, the reps.
But these 3 exercises, lunges, squats, and hip thrusts, are great for working on the booty.
Yeah, they're great. And if you increase the size of the booty, it makes your waist look smaller.
Isn't that what we all want?
That's
bigger
true.
booty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
More mass appeal coming up right after this.